Imagine this. A mysterious visitor from the depths of space hurtles toward our solar system. It's not a shooting star or a regular comet. It's something that makes scientists scratch their heads and wonder, is this just a chunk of ice and rock? Or could it be an alien probe checking us out? Today, we're diving into the story of 3I Atlas, the third known interstellar object to visit our neighborhood. Buckle up, because this tale is full of twists, science, and a dash of cosmic intrigue. By the end, you might question everything you thought about the universe. It all kicked off on a clear night in early July, when the Atlas telescope in Chile picked up a faint blip racing across the sky. LAS stands for Asteroid, Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System. Basically, it's our watchdog for space rocks that might get too close for comfort. This object, later named 3I Atlas, was coming from the constellation Sagittarius, right near the bustling heart of the Milky Way. At first glance, astronomers thought it was a distant comet from the Oort cloud, that icy graveyard way out beyond Pluto. But nope. As they crunched the numbers, they realized this thing was no local. It was an interstellar traveler zipping in from another star system on a path that would slingshot it around the sun and right back out into the void, never to return. What really got everyone's attention was its speed. This bad boy was clocking over 100,000 miles per hour, way too fast to be trapped by the sun's gravity. Its orbit is hyperbolic, like a boomerang that doesn't come back. We've seen this before with Oumuamua in 2017 and Comet Borisov in 2019, the first two interstellar visitors we spotted. But 3I Atlas? It's bigger, bolder, and weirder. Early estimates put its size at up to 15 kilometers across. That's like a small mountain flying through space. And unlike typical comets that start fizzing and sprouting tails as they warm up near the sun, this one stayed quiet for weeks. No gas jets, no dusty halo. Just a dark, silent shape gliding in like it owned the place. Now, let's talk trajectory, because this is where things get spicy. Most interstellar objects barrel in at wild angles, plunging through the solar system like a kid cannonballing into a pool. But 3I Atlas is hugging the ecliptic plane. That's the flat disk where Earth, Mars, Venus, and the other planets orbit. It's only tilted by about 4 degrees. That's super precise, almost like it was aiming for us. And get this, its path lines up for close flybys of Venus first, then Earth, at a safe distance, thank goodness, and finally Jupiter. It's like a cosmic game of pinball, using each planet's gravity to tweak its speed and direction. Astronomers ran the odds on this happening by chance. Harvard's Avi Loeb, the guy who stirred up the Oumuamua alien debate, crunched some numbers and said the probability is around 1 in 15,000. That's not lottery-winning rare, but it's enough to make you pause. Why? Because this route looks a lot like how we design spacecraft missions. Think Voyager or Cassini. We use gravity assists to save fuel and explore efficiently. Is 3I Atlas just a lucky rock tumbling through space, or is there intent behind it? Loeb isn't saying it's aliens yet, but he's pushing for us to keep an open mind. Science thrives on anomalies, he says. And boy, does this have anomalies. As 3I Atlas got closer, telescopes around the world, from Hawaii's Mauna Kea to space-based ones like Hubble, zeroed in. Finally, around its approach to Venus, it started showing signs of life, sort of. A faint coma appeared, that fuzzy cloud of gas and dust comets it when solar heat boils off their ices. But it wasn't your standard comet glow up. The tail didn't fan out dramatically away from the sun like it should. Instead, parts of it curved oddly, as if some particles were heavier or denser than expected. Spectral analysis. That's when we break down the light to see what chemicals are there. Revealed water vapor, carbon monoxide, and some organic stuff. Normal for comets, right? But these materials looked pristine, like they'd been frozen in time for billions of years, untouched by any star until now. Here's the kicker. The object's brightness doesn't match its size. It's shining brighter than a rock that big should, assuming a rough, dark surface. Some folks suggest it might have a smoother, more reflective exterior, maybe ice or heck, even a metallic coating. And its nucleus? Estimates vary, but it could be elongated, like Oumuamua's cigar shape. No rotation detected yet, which is odd because most space rocks tumble. If it's not spinning, that could mean it's stable, perhaps artificially so. Let's rewind to its origins. Backtracking its path, 3I Atlas seems to hail from the Milky Way's thick disk, an old, crowded region full of ancient stars and leftover junk from the galaxy's early days. It's been cruising for maybe 5 billion years or more, older than our sun. That makes it a time capsule. If it's natural, it could tell us about how other solar systems formed. But if it's artificial, well, imagine an alien civilization launching probes eons ago to map the galaxy. This could be one, dormant until it neared a star, waking up to scan planets like ours. Skeptics say relax. It's probably just a weird comet. Comets come in all flavors, and space is full of surprises. The flybys? Statistical fluke. The silence? Maybe it's made of stuff that doesn't outgas much. And that blackout period? Oh yeah, about that. As 3I Atlas nears its closest point to the sun, perihelion, it'll dip behind the solar disk from our view. For a few days, it'll be lost in the glare. Perfect timing for peak activity, when we'd expect the most fireworks. Ground telescopes can't see it. Hubble risks damage staring blows to the sun. And even the James Webb Space Telescope has limits. Is this bad luck or clever design? A probe might adjust its course with tiny thrusters, just centimeters per second over months, to hide during scrutiny. We've got no proof of engines or signals. Radio telescopes like SETI's Allen Array have listened for chatter, but zip. No unnatural emissions. Still, absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence. What if it's a passive observer, like a scout drone, snapping pics without saying hello? Or a relic from a dead civilization, tumbling on autopilot? The James Webb has been a game changer here. Its infrared eyes pierce the coma, spotting unusual silicates and hints of metals not common in comets. One paper, still in review, suggests the dust has crystalline structures, like manufactured materials. And the age mismatch. The outer layers seem young, but the core screams ancient. Could it be a natural object with a protective shell? Or engineered to withstand interstellar travel? As we speak, 3I Atlas is swinging past Earth, about 0.5 astronomical units away, farther than Mars, but close enough for great data. Agencies like NASA and ESA throwing everything at it. Spectrographs, radars, even amateur astronomers contributing photos. But time's running out. After Jupiter, it'll accelerate away, fading into the night. We might get a last glimpse with future missions, but intercepting it? Forget it. Our tech isn't there yet. The fastest probe we've got, Parker Solar Probe, tops out at 430,000 miles per hour, but launching something to catch up would take years and billions. So, where do I stand? On a scale of 1 to 10 for alien probe likelihood, I'd give it a solid 5. The anomalies stack up. Precise path, odd chemistry, evasive timing. The odds of all this being random are slim. Maybe 1 in a million when you multiply them. But science demands proof, not hunches. Avi Loeb rates it higher, around 7, urging a wait-and-see approach. He's even proposed sending a swarm of tiny probes to chase future visitors. This isn't just about one object, it's about us. 3. The first atlas reminds us the universe is vast and full of wonders or watchers. If it's a comet, cool, we learn about cosmic chemistry. If it's more, it changes everything. Are we alone? Or have extraterrestrials been peeking in, subtle as shadows? Think about it. In a galaxy with billions of stars, intelligent life probably exists somewhere. Why wouldn't they send explorers? We do it with rovers on Mars. Maybe 3i Atlas is their version, a silent sentinel mapping worlds without interference. As it fades, we'll pore over the data for years. Conferences, papers, debates. Some will dismiss it as hype. Others will chase the what if. Me? I'm hooked. The thrill of the unknown is why I love space. If this sparked your curiosity, hit that like button and subscribe for more cosmic mysteries.